picked up a new harness, the Easiness 4 from Advance. I did have the Easiness 3. I had the Progress 3. I now have the Boundless and the Lightness 3. But I really wanted something lightweight, and actually the Easiness 4 kind of caught my eye. Maybe an improvement over the Easiness 3. So here I am with another harness. It has a split leg, padded leg supports. Does not have a carbon seat board like the Boundless. So you're going to get a little different feel. And it does have the buckles, kind of slip through buckles. They're not my favorite, but they work just fine. The carabiners are a little different. You have to unscrew them so that you can access, get your risers in there, then screw it back in just to lock it in. There's also the typical chest strap. The Boundless has a permanent compressible protector where you have an air scoop for the Easiness 4, so that's something that is also different. Easiness 4 comes with its own reserve pouch, and I'm using the reserve that I was using for the Boundless and just porting that over to the Easiness 4. Very easy to use. Manual has a great guide on how to do this. Comes with a really quite strong magnet to keep it in place, so really don't have to worry about it accidentally letting go in flight. Two areas of adjustment, one on the chest straps, which you can see here, very easy to do. The other adjustment is the side bolsters, which you can kind of adjust your angle in flight, whether you want to be more upright or more laid back. I tend to kind of keep it in the middle position for both, though maybe I'd like to be a little more laid back when I'm flying. There is a speed bar that you can connect, or you should connect. I may not use it. I don't tend to use a speed bar much, especially in the Easiness 4, but there is a loop, a magnet loop, which keeps everything very tidy when you're not in use. Very easy to let go when actually you want to use it in flight. As I mentioned, there's no permanent protector, but there is an air scoop, which basically fills that protector with air as you fly. Like the Advance, Progress 3, and Boundless, the Easiness 4 is a reversible harness. I'm finding this is a lot more straightforward to reverse. The Boundless to me is great, but a little bit more fiddly. This is a little bit more straightforward, easier for me to use. The one thing to keep in mind is that the volume of the Easiness 4 is much less, so it's really made for a truly lightweight wing. You would be hard-pressed to get a standard wing folded up small enough to get in here. It can be done. I've done it, but it really takes a lot of work to really make sure you fold that wing up as small as possible. The highlight of the Easiness 4 is that it's really light, almost 2 kilograms lighter than the Boundless. Really easy to move with, great for hike and fly, or if you just want a really lightweight kit, this is really a nice harness. It's very comfortable in the backpack configuration. What's nice is that you don't have to worry about your helmet fitting into the storage area. They have this nice little fabric loop that enables you to put your helmet right on top. Has nice padded waistband as well as chest straps. Lots of pockets everywhere. You'll see that on the right pocket here. You have a zippered pocket. On the left side, a nice expandable pocket. I have used my cell phone in that zippered pocket, so it works quite well. It really feels even better once you have the storage area filled in. It just sits nicely right against your back. Again, you have adjustments for both the chest and shoulder straps, so you can really customize this to make it feel really good. This is perfect for a lightweight kit, especially using a lightweight wing, which I'm looking to get one pretty soon, but that's a story for a different video. There's also some nice pockets on the outside of the backpack, a shallow one on your left side, and on the right side a deeper pocket, so a lot of room to store things. Another big change from the Easiness 3 is that the Easiness 4 no longer has that removable air protector, allowing you to fly without the protector, which means you also would not have that built-in reserve. So that is something that has changed. Now, I did fly a bit without that air protector and really didn't like it, so I put it right back on. The inflatable air protector on the Easiness 4 is now permanent. There's that fog bank. Might come in later. Who knows? But if it does, no big deal. But obviously, if it's really all along the cliffs here, I won't be flying. And always, because if I'm going to fly today, it will probably be a quick flight down to the beach. So as I always mention, whenever you go flying along the coast, look for a way out. If it's water is the only alternative to land. So as you can see, there's plenty of beach today. And you can see it better right around there. If I do fly today and decide to do a hike up from the beach, I'll be flying south towards this direction, and then I'll be landing a little bit into the wind because it's about west-northwest today. And I'll be doing a hike from a service road, which is a little bit this side of that pier that you see, and there's a service road that goes up to the main street and then back to Torrey Pines. Okay, let's see what happens today. So right now it's bright and beautiful. It's a really nice sunny day. The winds are pretty light. We're going to try to do some kiting. Always a good time to do some forward kiting. Something maybe you forget to practice. Using the Vaughn's Epsilon DLS, beautiful wing. I love the combination of using this with my Boundless and now with the Easiness 4. All right. God, this is such a light harness. A little bit of tension in between the legs as it was, but not as bad, I don't think, as the Easiness 3. Today was a very light and variable day, so not the greatest wind to be kiting, but enough to do some reverse launches, quick reverse launches, forward launches, able to get the wing up, no problem, but then the wind would die or swirl around. I think the Easiness 4 is more comfortable. The leg areas are more padded than the Easiness 3. Again, the most comfortable harness I've ever kited in was the Boundless that I have. And that's because they have these little bungee straps that keep those straps away from really digging in between your legs. So that's a great harness to kite in. The Easiness 4 is very nice though. No problems moving around. It's very light. That's the one thing. Boy, this is about 2 kilograms lighter than the Boundless. And obviously the Lightness 3 that I pod harness is not one you want to be kiting with for very long. It's just pretty bulky that way. Come on, wind. I will go to the beach today if I cannot fly because, well, I want to fly.
All right. It's definitely picked up. Let it fly. I love getting into this harness. Okay. Yeah, we got some lift here. It's pretty nice and snug, very comfy. There's some lift. Definitely some lift right here.
I have to apologize because my GoPro angle was a little too far down. It should have been another few degrees up so you could really appreciate this fog bank coming in. It's really beautiful with the sun shining off the fog bank, off the fairly calm ocean. Really something to see, and I've never experienced this from the air.
Okay, turn, weight shift. Well, definitely one of the disadvantages of this harness is no seat board. So you don't get as quite a nice weight shift. Another weight shift. Turn it around, comes around nicely. Lift. Nobody behind. Well, there is somebody behind me.
So the main thing I would say differentiates the Easiness 4 from, say, the Boundless, and especially the Progress 3. One, this does not have a seat board, so you get a little bit more feel of movement through the leg paddings rather than this one straight seat board. I kind of like it. It gives me a nice feel for what's going on. Obviously, if I wanted something for thermaling, this would not be it, though you could. I would much rather be in my pod harness, but very nice nonetheless, and much lighter.
Let it come around, very little brake. Really getting some nice lift through here, but that, you know what, is starting to move in.
So I plan to use Easiness 4, one, when I want just a really lightweight kit to go for a hike and fly at Little Black, or something real simple on a day at Torrey where I just want to get in and fly. Maybe don't want to get into the pod harness. Maybe it's going to be just a flight down to the beach and then a hike back up. So really nice for that. So it's a real nice alternative, a real extreme between this harness and my pod harness.
I don't know how this looks on camera, but I have plenty of room from this. I'm not even close to being in it, but it's there. Okay, this is a nice lift area. Boy, that's pretty. That is just so pretty. That's pretty good weight authority, though. I remember that for the ECS 3. It's not like it's bad. It's that you know, that carbon seat board does make a difference, but this is also extremely comfy. Have I mentioned that? Oh, there's a great lift. Okay, let's turn. Nice weight shift. Just let it come around. Somebody there. Okay, he's turning. Okay, I could turn around here and land. That would be fun, but I'm really feeling energetic today. Oh gosh, I got to take advantage of these energetic days where I just maybe want to do I want to kind of see how this is hiking with this harness and this lighter wing. I mean, that's my goal. Now this would be easy. I could pull in right here. Oh gosh, should I do that? Nah, I'm gonna go down a little further. I'm gonna just play here for a little bit, starting to move in. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh God, this is beautiful. What a nice day. Okay, it's starting to come in. I'm gonna just head off over here. They're probably wondering, what the hell is that guy doing? I'm just letting it fly. I might have to pull some big ears to get below this. We'll see. Okay, we're coming down a little bit. There's the road that I want. There's staying ahead of this. Oh, this is a beautiful day to fly, though. Too bad about this fog. But there's the road I want. Fantastic. Gonna land, spot land right around where those rocks are, just starting right there. I don't know if you can see that, where my feet are pointing. See if we can do that. There's the road. All right, let's get down. Shift, see with big ears, we're weight shifting. Little bigger ears.
About the Easiness 4 is that you do have to make a little added effort to really get out of the harness. Not difficult, but just a little bit more than I would with the Boundless with the seat board.
All right, don't want to wet this wing. Okay. All right, looks like a good spot. All right, fantastic, fantastic. That was fun. And I had to dodge a few people. Look at this now. Oh, look at this. Okay. What's that? Yeah, I don't. I was looking for Oceanside. I don't know what happened. I'm just kidding. You can see now, absolutely, pretty much fogged in all along that area.
So I made my way hiking back up that trail, Service Road, then the main street that took me back to Torrey Pines. You can see it really been fogged in now. So I got a great flight, only lasted about 15 minutes, and there really was only about a 20 to 30 minute window to fly. So very fortunate. It was a great day. On the whole, I would say the Easiness 4 is very nice, very light, very maneuverable. No seat border, so if you really like that, this does not have it. Doesn't give as much weight shift authority as the Boundless or say the Progress. Well, no, the Progress 3 actually does not have a seat board either. So the Boundless really gave me the most weight shift authority. But for what the Easiness 4 is good for, what I would be using is a great hike and fly lightweight kit. Though I would say, again, you have to have a lightweight wing to really pack it in there without having to really work at it. A standard wing would be tough. So on the whole, love the Easiness 4. I'm definitely going to keep it. I think it's a nice improvement over the Easiness 3. And I'll look forward to more flights, and I'll film some. With this time, you don't have to look at my hairy legs all the time. I'll get my camera a little bit better situated. Okay, well, fun day. I wanted to do a fly and hike, but I would have been really thrilled if I could have just stayed up for a long time. But as it was, I think it was a total of about 11-minute flight. But one of the most spectacular, beautiful ones that I've had. Just love seeing that fog bank. It just looked beautiful against the ocean. All right, that's it. Take care.